I want to talk about something that, let's talk about complaining. Complaining. Everybody complain. I complain, you complain, we all complain. Men and women complain both alike. Now, there's a saying going on, running rampant within your society that real men do not complain. Let's look up the definition of complain. The definition of complain means the expression of dissatisfaction or annoyance about something. Dissatisfaction and annoyance about something. Let's change the word with the definition. Real men do not have the expression of dissatisfaction or annoyance about something. Real men do not have the expression of the annoyance or dissatisfaction about something in your society. They will say, well, real men don't complain. They'll say, real men do not complain, but real men. look here. If you was once a boy and you grew up to be an adult, you made it to like the age of 20, 18, you are, by definition, a real man. The only thing nature requires a man to be a man or a woman to be a woman is for the woman to be once a little girl and she grows until the age of adulthood. The only thing nature requires for a boy to be a man is for the boy to be having to be a little boy and to grow to the age of adulthood. When a boy grows up to be an adult, he is a man. When a girl grows up to be an adult, she is a woman. Okay? Okay. So, complaining. Let's get back to the complaining thing. Men complain about a lot of things. Some men complain about sports teams, or how the sports team didn't make it to the Super Bowl, or how they got knocked off in the playoff. Dissatisfaction and annoyance about something. A lot of men complain about inflation because they're dissatisfied with and are annoyed about the prices. Oh man, I spent how much dollar on the gas? How much people spend money on gas? I don't have a vehicle, so I wouldn't even that gas name in my repertoire. But anyway, many men complain about people calling after the freedom of speech. If you're in the political realms, you're complaining about freedom of speech and all this type of stuff. The expression of dissatisfaction or annoyance about something. So, all these things men complain about. Men complain about women all the time, in my opinion. And this is where you see the real men do not complain type of things, because obviously, a lot of people don't love to. If you say anything that's perceived as negative in the eyes of the world to women, or about women, or pertaining to women, then my goodness, you are seen real hateful, and that's not good to the eyes of the public and society. So they need to shame you, and so they know that every man takes importance unto his manhood. So they have to attack your manhood and shame you in a direction to accuse you of not being set in the foundation of your manhood by shaming and saying this is not what a man is supposed to be like. Something is wrong with you, sir. Because real men do not express a dissatisfaction or annoyance about something. And you are doing that. So that's just one example. And so if any of you folks try to be a real man out in society or try to bend to the ways and rules of society, man, if you ever think there's anything about being a real man, no man should bend to the wills and the ways of society. You make society bend to your will. And you know, because you are the physical representation of God upon the earth. And the woman's physical representation of you. That's why I replace you with like. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. Anyway, yeah. But anyways, everybody complains. Doesn't matter if you are a real man. I'm doing that little thing with my fingers, or a fake man, or whatever kind of. Everybody complains. Men complain, women complain, children complain, companies complain, groups complain, people complain. Complaining is natural as peeing, you know, as natural as me speaking, man. As natural as labeling things, because even if, why I mean labeling things, whenever people are explaining a thing, it is natural for the man to label a thing. That's why there's not a label. Like with Carl Jung in the Shadow. Shadow is not like a Carl Jung creation concept. It's just a thing that he put a label on to identify to himself and to identify and explain to others, so they can also understand. Because if he just come up to other people and was like, well, there's this thing and there's this and there's this and then he has to put a label on it. He has to put a name on it. That's why we call basketball basketball. That's why we say, hey, you want to play basketball instead of, hey, you want to play the game where we dribble the ball and have to shoot it in the basket. We don't say that every time. We say, hey, you want to play basketball? You want to play basketball? You know? Because labels. You know. But anyways, the video is over. This video is about way too long. If I keep on talking, so